In this section, there are two columns that you fill in. The first column, column 15, is where you plan how much nitrogen you will apply to achieve your desired yield. A certified crop advisor can help you determine the appropriate amount of nitrogen for your desired yield. Once you know that amount, you'll calculate the amount of nitrogen that is available to the crop via the soil and irrigation water. Then you can determine the optimal amount of nitrogen to apply in commercial fertilizer and/or compost or manures. The second column, column 16, is where you record how much nitrogen you actually applied. This column is filled in after the crop is harvested. Let's start with nitrogen fertilizers, box 18. Enter the pounds per acre of nitrogen you plan on applying via dry or liquid fertilizers here. It's important to note that you're not supposed to record the total amount of fertilizer per acre here, but the amount of nitrogen per acre contained in that fertilizer. If you are using a fertilizer that is 10% nitrogen and you are using 100 pounds of fertilizer, you are applying 10 pounds of nitrogen, not 100 pounds. Also, if you're not applying any fertilizer, enter 0. Box 19. Enter the amount of foliar nitrogen you plan to apply to the crop canopy or above ground plant parts in pounds of nitrogen per acre. Again, if you aren't applying any, enter 0 here. Now let's move on to organic material nitrogen. Box 21. Estimate in pounds per acre the amount of nitrogen in animal manure or compost that will be applied to the field. Box 22. The total nitrogen applied plus available is the sum of lines 18, 19, and 21. Now we'll go to the nitrogen credit section. This section accounts for the amount of nitrogen that is available to the crop in the soil and irrigation water during the growing season. Box 24. Enter an estimate of the pounds per acre of nitrogen that is available to the crop in the soil profile. This is estimated by analyzing a soil sample. Box 25. Enter an estimate of the pounds per acre of nitrogen that will be applied to the crop by nitrogen in the irrigation water. This is estimated by analyzing a sample of the irrigation water and estimating the amount of irrigation water that will be applied during the growing season to the crop. A calculator for determining this amount is on our website. Your CCA can also help you determine this amount. Box 26. Add the amount of nitrogen per acre available to the crop in the soil from box 24 to the amount available via irrigation water in box 25 and enter the total here. Box 27. This is the total pounds of nitrogen per acre that will be available to the crop during the growing season. Add boxes 22 and 26 and enter the result here. Now you've completed your plan for how much nitrogen you plan to apply to your crop to obtain your potential yield. Once you've harvested your crop, fill in column 16, actual nitrogen. Actual application amounts don't need to be the same as the planned. That amount can be different based on changing conditions such as weather, pest damage, or other factors beyond your control. Once harvest is complete and the actual numbers are known, you can move on to the post-production actuals section.